Good morning, everyone. I hope you are enjoying this beautiful Monday morning that we have here. I come to you as real as it gets, just an everyday work day for me, but I have tried and tried to schedule time for me to do this clean and presentable and a little more put together in different ways, and it just hasn't worked out. So I feel like God's telling me, you just need to be humble and be real. My name is Alicia Nichols, and I am one of the board members for the Warriors Christian Academy. We are working hard to create a amazing atmosphere for children to learn and grow and develop into just the disciples of Christ that I feel like we are called to create them or to help mold them into. We embarked on this journey last year. It was a complete Hail Mary. We had no clue what we were doing. We just wanted different. And so, where most people plan for 2 years, we jumped in head first. Was it bumpy? Yes, but it was a very good learning experience for us, for the kids, for our staff. We were small, but it was successful. We had great growth academically and spiritually within our kids, and it's something that we want to just expound upon as we grow further. This coming year, our board members and myself are working hard to get everything lined out. There was lots of behind the scenes type stuff that had to take place to make us better prepared for the year to come. Currently, we are working on a deal that we are super excited about to maybe have a facility. This facility will not be a long-term facility. It's just a stair-step facility located in Licking. We're hopefully going to meet this afternoon to go over some lease information with them, and we just pray in every aspect of what we're doing that God guides us. We want God's will in everything we're doing. There's times that we find ourselves beat down or discouraged, but we just keep picking ourselves back up and trying to keep our eyes focused on God and the vision that He has put in front of us. And we truly feel like we are being warriors for Christ, for our children. When we come at you talking about wanting different for our kids too, we're not trying to attack teachers in our community, because Lord knows we have amazing teachers in our small town area. It's the systems that's broken. It's the things that they are teaching our kids or not teaching our kids. And we are trying to change that. We're trying to prepare them for life better. We want to include growing things in a greenhouse, learning how to can, learning how to, do woodworking or balance a checkbook, things that they need to know in everyday life, or maybe they don't necessarily have to know it, but it's good knowledge. Our vision is to expand into more of a rural setting so that we can provide things like a barn with animals and have chores and responsibility, and there's so much that can be taught right there hands-on with animals and things like that to build character in children that not everyone has the ability to do at home. And I feel like it's such a good teacher for children. We've followed many other people that have broke out of the system and started micro schools and from all over the country. And one of the ladies that stuck out to me was a small one in Virginia, and she constantly is posting videos of like, this is science right in front of our children's eyes, and it sticks with them. And that's our goals. Are we there yet? Not yet, but we are working hard to get there. I just ask that you guys continue to pray for us as we move forward in this journey. We are trying hard to, like I said, follow God's will. And sometimes we get ahead of God. Sometimes we get impatient and we're just trying to follow God's will in this. If you have any desire to help us in any financial benefit or donations, or even we have an Amazon wish list that you can get on and just buy a box of crayons or buy a calendar or something for our room. We have all of that on our Facebook page, and we would greatly appreciate that as we go forward with God's mission for us. A little bit more about this upcoming year. We started with Abeka. I was actually homeschooled kindergarten all the way through, and I used Abeka, and I liked Abeka. But in a micro school setting, for what we're trying to do and the fact that we're going to have mixed grades in certain classrooms as we start out, we've really looked into multiple curriculums, and the one that keeps catching our eye and we keep coming back to is My Father's World. It's out of Rolla. Some of you may be familiar with it. It is really designed well for micro schools. We actually went down and toured another Christian school that has used it, and their students are thriving. They're doing well together, multi-grades, mixed, and it's just set up very nicely for that. The gentleman that founded that has some amazing podcast talks that are about rescuing the children, and if you have time, I would definitely look that up. I can even provide the link below, and it's just, there's so much in this world that we don't realize is going on, and all of us parents are busy, let's face it. I personally was at a point that my daughter, my oldest, started kindergarten last year, and she loves school, absolutely loves school. And I was at a point where I didn't know whether I had the time to homeschool or not, but I didn't necessarily want to send her to public school. And God just kept putting this on mine and my husband's heart to say, we need this for more than just your daughter. And yes, am I spending time working on this school, but I feel like it is our mission. It is our ministry right now in this appointed time that we help break ground on this Warriors Christian Academy for the Texas County area, and we are very excited to do so. Make sure I'm not forgetting little things on my note. As far as teachers go, we do have people that we are interviewing now. If you know anybody or if you yourself that's watching this feels led to be a part of what we are doing, we are needing teachers and aides for this next year. We're trying to reach a goal of 50 students that will consist of kindergarten through 8th grade is what we will be accepting this year. We're probably going to break that into 2 groups the way we're looking at it, and some of this depends on how the roster kind of lines up, but we're looking at having kindergarten first in one classroom because they're not as seasoned of readers and whatnot, so they're going to need a little more hands-on help. And then we will have 2nd through 8th grade together. My little ones just got up.